you never vote. What? Because you've got the most abysmal voting percentage as an urban pocket.
I have voted since the time I turned 18. Just to make things clear.
And I've also voted when I turned 18, so, but I crib a lot.
He's a man, he cribs. sorry, I mean, I don't know if this is going in the right direction.
Like the last time you guys voted, Karnataka voted 72.3%, you guys voted 52%.
Yeah.
Which is Bangalore, which is abysmal.
Yes. I mean, I think Bangalore loves its long weekends. So they'll be like, 3 din chutti hai, let's go to Coorg and let's chill and all of that. Baad mein dekhenge. No, I'm just kidding. But obviously, I mean, you know, because we also have been part of media, and every time to convince people to go. I mean, it's the simplest thing to do, I think, you know, because the organizations are giving you an off and everything is happening. But we still aren't able to figure out why people are voting so less. And now they always say, we don't know whom to vote, everybody is equally bad, you know, they have those kind of comments. So I'm like, you know, unless and until you do some research, because they are campaigning last minute, but you have had so much of time to do research, right? I mean, right. I mean, like 3 months back, I woke up to the smell of the tar. And that's when I know the election season is on, you know. Instead of coffee, instead of the coffee, you smell the tar.
What are the issues this time? Because we hear a lot. You guys are very active when you talk about, and it's a sad fact, you know. But you know, I know it's a conversation which is supposed to lighten the mood. But since 2014 to now, you've had so many pothole deaths. So you know, away from all of that, and you've seen a lot of activism. So what's your take on the civic mess you find yourself in?
Civic mess, yes. I think first of all, every city has its own mess, and we also have the same. So we have the same set of issues that metro city like a Bombay and Delhi also deals with. Maybe of course, probably Bangalore 20 years ago, we didn't think that the city is going to be so big and it's going to be inviting so many people and so many kind of industries.
The traffic.
The traffic, of course.
It took us, what, an hour and a half to do 4 kilometers. We cried.
I feel, of course, there are issues. The pothole issue is a consistent one. And it is imperative we have that issue, otherwise radio stations will not have anything to talk about. So I think wo to chalna chahiye, because har saal there is a campaign about potholes and all. But having said that, the influx of people happened when we were not prepared for. So, you know, even if you talk about the flooding and everything, it is happening because the city was not ready for so many people coming in, and to live up to that expectation in terms of housing and everything, they started building on lakes. So abhi wahan pe flooding hoga.
Moving away from the civic mess, what do you make of politics? Is there a lot of talk, chatter about an election in Bangalore?
All the time. But my problem is, it happens only couple of weeks before. And it happens when people have already made up their mind. So I feel this campaigning and all should happen a little before, maybe through the work. I think that's the best. Because I see political parties coming at my doorstep every day in the evening and asking me to vote. But I have already decided what am I going to do. So no amount of perks in terms of anything, you know, maybe a bag. I mean, the marketing is going great. That I'm very impressed with. Like, you know, how they're finding ways to put different faces on different things. Right? Like a thali. So if I'm going to buy vegetables, I will have to carry a bag which has this person's face.
Whether you want to vote him or not.
Yeah, because I'm more interested in the thali, no, which is a big one. So I want to carry more vegetables.
So are you also hearing in a lot of chatter?
Yes, I do. I've been listening to a lot of it. In fact, a lot of my friends, I like the fact that, you know, besides just knowing what party they kind of are leaning towards, they are more interested in who is the candidate from their, you know, constituency and their ward. Yeah, but you know what the good part is? I see a lot of us researching about that person. We are looking at credibilities. We are looking at what, you know, how promising does, you know, each person look. So basis that, I think there's a good amount of research that's actually happening within us, and it's not no longer just about, you know, what our family thinks, what our parents think.
Is there enough conversation?
Yes, absolutely. And also around this time, you know, whatever you wear or whatever you do is like how you are assuming that we are tending towards a political party. Everybody is. So I'm so careful of what to wear.
Right?
क्यों मतलब ये प्रिंट तो उसका है, ये कलर तो इनका है, ये I chose a shirt which is a very bright color. I will not say it because then you will assume things about me. So I'm not going to say anything.
That's right. Black.
Saffron.
We had to play safe also, like his flower, any political party का symbol पता नहीं, मैंने तो नहीं देखा. So I just like wore it. It seems like a safer bet.
There is dinner table conversation.
Of course.
Final take, look into the camera, and what would be your satirical take on this election as you ask people to vote?
Whatever it takes for you to vote, whatever it takes. Like if it means that, like at my place, the discussion right now is where are we going to go have breakfast after we finish voting. So figure out your perks, figure out where do you want to go after elections or before elections, but go and vote. That's all.
And don't worry about those nails, ladies. You can get it redone. I know some people are worried about the ink and all of that. Yeah, just don't.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate those. Thanks. Thanks.